today, let's take our beautiful oil pastel pumpkin, cut it out carefully, and create a beautiful fall or autumn inspired night sky background. First, grab a pair of scissors and your paper from last time, and then you're going to cut carefully around the outside. Notice that my scissors stay in one place and I turn my paper as I go, turning around all these different shapes of my stem, around the outside of my pumpkin, going nice and slow so that I cut as close as I can to the side of the pumpkin, but don't cut anything important off. And also so that I don't see the white paper that's left on the sides. There we go, there's my pumpkin. I'm gonna recycle my paper. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a black piece of paper that is larger than my pumpkin, and I'm gonna decide where it's gonna go. And then I can grab a glue bottle when I'm ready, twisting the top orange area so that I know that it's open. I can test it by kind of squeezing it to see if I hear any air coming out. As long as there's air coming out, I know that my glue will work. I just gotta let it kind of go to the bottom sometimes and be patient. Then I'm gonna go around the outside of my pumpkin and dot dot, not a lot, in the middle. Okay, let's plan out where this pumpkin's gonna go. Do you want it to go right in the center? I think that looks right for mine, and then let's give it a massage. Hey, while we're back there, I need to write my name. Let's write our name and our class code in case it gets lost, we can find it. And there we have it. We are ready to start adding some oil pastel to make this look like a beautiful night sky. First, let's start with a green. Choose whatever green shade you'd like to use first, and we're gonna go up and down along the edges to show that our pumpkin is down in the grass, and we're kind of like down in the grass with our pumpkin. So we're gonna see all of those nice, tall, jaggedy pieces of grass that are all around it. But we're gonna focus mostly on the ones that are on the top and then kind of just fill in loosely underneath. Here's where you can have fun with it. Now you can grab a different shade of green and you can fill it in with a little bit more of a different shade to make it more interesting, like a lighter, maybe yellowish green or even a darker green. I'm gonna use this yellowish green and just kind of fill in the rest of my grass. Let's fast forward. Okay, now that I've filled in most of my green area with my old pastels. Oh, I forgot to do the bottom. Let's do the bottom. The more shades of green you have, the more interesting your grass is going to be. Just like our pumpkin is not just orange, it's yellowish orange in some areas, it's reddish orange in other areas. Our grass can be that way too, so we can have some of our bluish green, some of our yellowish green, and some of our just regular green kind of mixed together. That makes it way more fun. I can even add some yellow highlights to make the moon look like it's shining on some of my pieces of grass. That's fun. You could even use white if you would like to, or another darker green if you have it, or like a black to kind of add some shadowy pieces of grass that are darker. And all of this, like I said, makes it look way more realistic, way more interesting, and gives it variety. Once you're happy with that, I'm going to add a little bit more black to kind of make a shadow where the pumpkin is casting a shadow in the grass. And then here are some white highlights. I don't know about you, but drawing grass is super fun for me. I think it's just really relaxing. There's no perfect right or wrong way to do it. Let's go ahead and add a moon. Is your moon going to be a crescent moon, or is it going to be a big full moon like mine? I'm using white, but you could also use yellow or even light blue. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it with my finger to make it look like it's glowing a little bit more. That is something you can do with oil pastels, is you can kind of rub it with your finger or a tissue. It's not as good as chalk for blending that way, but it still works. And then I'm going to make it glow even more by turning my blue sideways and just kind of rubbing a little bit of blue around the outside. Now I'm not using the tip of my blue, I'm just kind of using the side so that it's not like really jaggedy lines that I'm drawing on here, but just areas of blue. And you could even kind of fill in your whole blue area this way just to give your black sky a little bit more interest. Maybe there's like some clouds going on in there, that's up to you. Let's add some more fun to our pumpkin by maybe adding some swirling, twirling lines for vines. Again, you could use different shades of green for this. So I used a regular green and then a darker green to kind of add a darker area underneath. I can also add in some beautiful stars with a white or a yellow. And usually when I do stars, I don't just draw the stars, I'll just do little dots that show the star is glowing in the sky. You could draw stars if you like to. I mean, you are the artist. It's up to you how you would decide to do it. And then last but not least, let's go ahead and blend that a little bit too. All right, how about a couple more yellow stars to finish this work of art off? What else would you add to your fall night sky background? Would you have fireflies? I think there's still some fireflies out there this time of year. Would you have, like I said, clouds? Would you make it a little bit more spooky for Halloween? This is up to you. You're the artist. Have fun with it. So this was our super cozy pumpkin for fall with oil pastel. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Love, your cozy art teacher.